Today we will hear statements from the honorable members for the districts of Bonavista, Stephenville, Port-au-Port, Conception Bay South, Burin, Grand Bank, St. George's, Humber. The honorable member for Bonavista.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is my pleasure to honor the memory of master boat builder Henry Volke of Trinity, who passed away on January 27th of this year at the age of 91 years. This giant of the province's boat building was born in Little Harbor in 1929, and following in the footsteps of his grandfathers and uncles, he built his first full-size vessel at 25 years of age. At 35, when his family moved to Trinity, he and his two brothers opened Volke's Shipyard, an enterprise he proudly ran for the next 3 decades. Henry Volke built over 1,000 vessels, punts and rodneys, trap boats and dories, speedboats and sailboats, longliners and schooners, including the famous schooner J&B and the schooner Leah Caroline, launched in 2012 as documented by CBC Land and Sea. As a master boat builder for more than 55 years, Henry was honored in 2007 with the Order of Newfoundland and Labrador. It is said that no one in this province built more boats than Henry Volke. I ask the members of the 50th House of Assembly to join me in honoring Henry Volke, a master boat builder from Trinity, Trinity Bay.
The Honourable, the member for Stephenville, Port-au-Port.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I take this opportunity today to recognize Mr. Don Gibbon Sr. for his dedication and contributions he's made to the Stephenville Port-au-Port area over the past 65 years. Don was born in St. John, New Brunswick, but moved to Stephenville in 1956. Here he met and married the love of his life, Kay, and raised 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. Don spent over 40 years as a radio host with CFSX Radio and was known locally and provincially as Dynamite Don. In his career as a hockey broadcaster and news reporter, Don ranks as, quote, one of the best commentators in Newfoundland and Labrador. His coverage of every level of hockey from high school to senior was always exciting when Dynamite Don called the play-by-play, and it earned him a place in the Hockey Newfoundland and Labrador Hall of Fame in 2014. Don has been an avid volunteer over the years with various associations, which earned him the distinction of being named Citizen of the Year in 2014. He has served on council for the past 16 years with the town of Stephenville. Please join me in recognizing and congratulating Dynamite Don Gibbon on a long and distinguished career. Thank you.
The Honourable, the member for Conception Bay South.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Speaker, I rise to speak about a long-time community volunteer in my district, Mr. Gerald Kelly. Town of Conception Bay South recently named a community room at the new CBS Arena in his honour. Jerry Kelly is a great gentleman, well known for his volunteer work and involvement in the community and province, which is evident through his many contributions, achievements and awards. He's been an outstanding contributor to various organisations like St. Thomas of Villanova Parish, Knights of Columbus, CBS Monument of Honour Committee, Canadian Peacekeeper Veterans Association, Chairman of the Poppy Campaign, Holy Spirit Minor Hockey, CBR Minor Hockey, CBS Parks and Recreation Committee, CBS Softball Association, and Newfoundland and Labrador Amateur Championships, and Hockey Newfoundland and Labrador. Jerry's been recognized as Coach of the Year, CBS Sports Hall of Fame inductee, Canada Games Mission Staff Representative, Lifetime Member of the Hockey Newfoundland Hall of Fame, CBS Lions Club Citizen of the Year, top recruit of the 57th Platoon of Queen's Own Rifle of Canada, and Legionnaire of the Year by the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 50. Congratulations, Mr. Gerald Kelly, for his commitment and achievements, and I ask all elemental members to join me in recognizing his contributions to our community and to the province. Thank you.
The Honourable, the member for Burin, Grand Bank.
Mr. Speaker, we are so fortunate in this province to have so many people involved in our communities doing wonderful things. And this is no truer than in my district of Burin, Grand Bank. The Grand Bank Fortune Running Group, led by Nancy Douglas, boasts a membership of over 25 people who either run or walk twice a week. The participants' age is anywhere between 20 to 75 years of age. The group, through their relationships and connections to their communities, are great ambassadors and volunteers, taking a lead role in the organization of events such as the Terry Fox Run, the Kids Run during Halloween, in which kids dress up and get medals for their efforts. This past year saw the group organize a Remembrance Day event dedicated to war veterans, placing signs of our veterans along their running route. One of everyone's favorites is their Christmas Doorstep Challenge, where they leave gift cards on the doorsteps of those less fortunate, those who have lost a loved one or experienced sickness in the past year. Mr. Speaker, I'll ask all members to join me in thanking the Grand Bank Fortune Running Group for their tireless community efforts. Thank you.
The Honorable, the member for St. George's Humber.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today in the House, I would like to recognize one of the oldest residents of the Bay St. George area, Ella Olive Smith of Stephenville Crossing, who recently celebrated her 103rd birthday. Ella Olive Smith moved to Bay St. George Long-Term Care Center in Stephenville Crossing in 2015. She was born in St. Anthony and is one of 10 children, 6 girls and 4 boys. 3 of her brothers were Navy veterans of the Second World War. She is now the only living member of her family. Ella was married to Max Smith, and they had 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. Her husband passed away in 1974. Ella moved to Stephenville in 1980 and lived in the manor on base until 2006, when she moved to Acadian Village Seniors Home. Ella's children tell us that she was a believer in luck, and would often spend time searching for 4-leaf clover when times were rough in her life. I would like to ask all members to join me in recognizing Ella Olive Smith for her long life well lived, and to wish her the best of luck in coming years.